Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here, this time reviewing on issue 4 of the 2024 series Ultimate X-Men. Now, as you know, the 2024 X-Men series is like saying, what if we took Uzumaki, Death Note, and other horror-based mangas and make our own take with the X-Men? And of course, the cover mainly has, obviously, Armor, basically May, and what we're gonna get is the ultimate version of this universe's version of the X-Men. So let's get on with the story. The story starts off, obviously, at the school. We kind of see how May says, "Yes, our last exam. How did you do? Did you study?" "Nope. Geez, so much rain these days." And I think we've all had moments where it was like this, rain during the whole classroom season, and obviously we kind of see how Hatsuko and May are wondering about the purple-haired girl using her powers and that, claiming to be a mutant and that. And we obviously do see how now that May's got her driving license, she can obviously ride her motorcycle now. And I think obviously, yeah, getting your driver's license and that is a big deal. It kind of shows that your parents trust you a lot more to be a bit more responsible when on the road now. And we do see how Hatsuko meets a strange person, and obviously this is red flag sign. And we see how, obviously, Hatsuko's mum talks about meeting one of her friends from her school's mums, and obviously says, anyway, Homaro's mum said he's really been depressed recently. I guess it hit him hard when his friends killed themselves. I hope he's okay. And obviously, this is Hatsuko trying to figure out more about Homaro, and obviously knows who this kind of kid is. And we see him saying, "You're Hatsuko, aren't you? You were friends with Totsuba." And obviously something's not right with Amuro, and this is Hatsuko knowing to get far away possible. But right away we see that something's not right, and obviously after seeing Totsuba's head, this is obviously the shadowy figure making more trouble, and Armor going basically armor mode. And both duking out, saying, "Such unconfident Hatsuko, so different from the last time we met. You're learning to control your powers. Do you think that will save you?" And right away, this is the shadowy figure testing Hatsuko's abilities. And obviously, this is like light versus dark, positive versus negative. And this is obviously the shadowy figure saying, "Hatsuko, do you know how Totsuba killed himself? Like this!" And obviously right away terrifies Hatsuko, and this is where everyone stops filming, wondering about these newfound powers. And we see how May tries to help Hatsuko the best she can, and rather than seeing if she was okay, this is Hatsuko wondering what the hell is going on now. And obviously, May, like any friend, tries to stop everyone from filming, but of course takes things a little too far, and ends up shocking everyone without thinking if they'll end up getting killed, without really thinking if it's gonna electrocute them and so forth, but they wonder what the hell happened to all their phones and that. And right away, we obviously see someone watching this from afar, and obviously this is meant to be the ultimate version of Surge, who's obviously meant to be a little more like a foil to May, saying, "Things just got a lot more fun around here." And we kind of see how a few days later, everyone's getting their test scores and that, but the only difference is May's just basically crashed and burned, while Hatsuko's is very decent. And obviously the thing with test scores in any part of the world is that, yeah, if you are supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing, and if you have got that test score done right, then obviously parents are going to be pleased with you that you actually studied and paid attention. But it depends on the parents' upbringing and how they kind of see the situation, because some parents can be perfectionists, others not, but they know that you at least tried. And obviously, yeah, May kind of sees something happen with her phone, and sees that someone has been filming, and obviously knowing this is going to kick in more unnecessary problems. And obviously this is the story. So I think issue 4 is kind of okay, but once again, it's doing the same thing. Shadowy figure confronting Hatsuko, Hatsuko having to come to terms with her friend's death, having another obstacle that is going to challenge her. It's kind of like the Greek story of basically Sybaris pulling the boulder and it coming back down, showing that, yeah, another test, another problem, and another struggle, and it is building up to seeing what other Ultimate X-Men characters in this universe we're going to see. It's kind of okay, kind of alright, but doing nothing special. So it definitely deserves thumbs in the middle. It's kind of alright, kind of okay, just working with a bit of a weaker storyline here. So, comic book reviewer here, signing out.